Hey, it's the one and only Composure. Make sure you go visit ispimpinradio.net to purchase the entire It's Pimpin' Radio collection, as well as Payroll to Pimp audiobook, The Rebirth.
Yeah, we live right now. I'm gonna wait till somebody pop up on here and shit. But yeah, we live right we live right now, man.
Yeah, live back at it, man. That's what's up, man. You know, today's topic, man, is that Suckamosis, man. And a lot of folks might not never heard of it, but they probably done felt the effects of the shit across the globe. You know what I mean?
Real shit, man. Okay, we got one like so far. I know people gonna be tuning in real soon, and I probably what I end up doing is re-editing this broadcast and putting it back up, because you know with YouTube you gotta if you go, well, I'm going live on the iPad, so there's no image to it. You know how you watch videos, it's like a background image. So right now it's just like a black screen. So I might go back and re-edit the shit, boost the audio levels, and chop and screw it so that it's solid. But right now we got 5 listeners on YouTube. Okay, back down to 4, might pick on up. This is the one and only Composure speaking. You know what I'm saying? For It's Pimpin' Radio. Got my guest star with me tonight, man. Mac Marvelous, man. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, man. You know the one and only Mr. Mac Marvelous, man. It's over here to give these motherfuckers a dose of the shit they need, man.
Yeah. So, about a year ago, man, between the, just chopping up this game, man, me and Mac Marvin stumbling across some amazing shit that, I've really been holding on to for a minute, because I didn't think that the world was quite ready for this information, because I really felt like it was a bomb that would have, if set too soon, or you know, if launched too soon, it would have threw the population of the world into a frenzy, because the information is so goddamn powerful and deadly. So I had to make sure that it was the right time, and after this past year has went by, man, I done seen so much sucker shit take place, so much hater shit, and things just not being how it should. It's just like, man, you know what? I need to go ahead and release this information, man. So I want you cats to really, you know what I'm saying, if I don't know what y'all got going on around you, but I would suggest that to mute the television, turn off the music, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, or lower it down so you can really soak up this game, man, that we about to drop on y'all tonight. And man, and take this information just very serious. This is not a game, and this will save your life if you take heed to these warnings. But it's definitely going to be an eye-opener. So Mac Marv, man, if you do me a favor, man, what is Suckamosis?
You know, Suckamosis, man, is probably one of the most deadliest diseases, man, known in the game for sure, man, and worldwide and probably beyond. Because wherever there's a motherfucker that's jealous, that's a hater, that's going against the grain, and really going against the home team, because usually Suckamosis is an inside job. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfuckers that you be riding with and smoking with and looking out for, and they be acting like they want to see you win, but really, they low-key trying to set you up to fall. You see what I'm saying? So, Suckamosis go back to, you know, the Jesus times with Judas. You know what I mean? It was bigger than them little 30 pieces of silver that he got. He was hating on Jesus' shine and the so-called popularity the man was getting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this shit is old, man. And, you know, people wonder why they call it Suckamosis. Well, if they check out the word osmosis, you see what I'm saying, and realize that the simplest definition of the word osmosis is a form of absorption. You know what I'm saying? So how you absorb the sucker shit is simple, man. If you hang with motherfuckers that suckers in your cipher, then you probably are sick with Suckamosis.
Most definitely. And this shit is worse than motherfucking AIDS. And like you said one time, man, see, with AIDS, you could damn near get away, you know what I'm saying, safely if you done had sex with a motherfucker and you was protected. But see, with the Suckamosis shit, just being in the presence of a sucker, or shaking hands with a sucker, or any of that kind of shit can put you at deadly risk of this infectious disease. And many motherfuckers is just not aware of it, man. This shit is worse than AIDS. This shit is worse than the motherfucking Black Plague, man. And if you don't know how to treat yourself with this shit, man, you will die from this shit like a motherfucker, man. Ain't no coming back.
And people motherfucking might think it's funny, but the reason you could die from this shit is because in order to get into this shit and fully be infected with this suckamosis shit, your vibratory rate is going to be such on a negative level that you're going to be stuck in your lower self, and you're going to cater to that your entire existence. So sooner or later, you're going to head down a dark road.
Definitely. And man, all of the problems that exist really today in the world, especially in the game, can all be traced back and attributed to Suckamosis, man. On all motherfucking levels. On all levels, man. Like, just, man, if you really just think of all the shit that, like, first of all, in order to be a sucker, you have to first be a hater, right?
Exactly. well, I know, you know what, I gotta take that back though, because it could be greater than being just a hater and shit, because you could be official. You see what I'm saying? But maybe because, you had a stiff neck that day, you didn't make an official move, man. A small dose of that shit on you all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Maybe you, for some reason, you didn't handle that shit accordingly. You went to the gas station and the nigga was acting funny about your change and you let him keep it because you didn't have time. But really, that nigga kind of low-key punked you for that 30 cents. I know 30 cents ain't shit to us. That's why, nigga, you can keep the change. You know what I mean? Whatever, I'm the fuck out. But, hey, that nigga played you right there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. And the way that shit works is that shit start to build into your system and get into your subconscious mind and start the programming of sucker shit to start happening, and it's going to affect you from the inside and out. You dig what I'm saying? From to the smallest to the biggest, man. Because it's subconscious.
Hey, what was that shit you was telling me, P, about if you get a bitch that do drugs, either you gonna end up doing drugs with the bitch, or she gonna quit, or you know what I'm saying, or she might go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with the sucker shit.
Yeah, if you got a bitch on drugs, man, it's either she stops, you start, or you leave, man. You know what I'm saying? So if a bride is on that shit, man, if she ain't trying to quit cold turkey, man, is either you gonna fucking leave that situation, or you gonna find yourself eventually fucking around with that shit your damn self. You know what I'm saying? So it's either she stop, you start, or you leave, man. It's just as simple as that, man. Gang from my Uncle Scooter G, man, out of Detroit, man.
And that shit ties right into the suckamosis, because if you hanging around suckers and you continue eating, you might not you think you ain't partaking in the sucker shit, but just you being around it, you act subconsciously, you sucking that shit right on up. So either you gonna stop hanging with the suckers, or you gonna start being a sucker, you know what I mean, or you gonna leave.
Exactly. Motherfucker.
Because I don't really think it's fixing no suckamosis outside of your own person.
Yeah.
So if your homie is sucker, or you know what I mean, whoever the fuck you around is sucker, don't think that you just so flawless that you gonna, I'm gonna fix this nigga myself. I'm gonna get him to stop doing that sucker shit. Nah, man, that's how the nigga roll. Maybe these niggas don't know how the game's supposed to be played, or whatever the fuck, but a lot of these niggas is choosing to be suckers, man.
And one thing about, a cancerous disease, man, it's going to do whatever it takes to try to protect itself and make itself stronger once it feels like it's under attack. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man, but shit, man, it could start off on just on simple shit, not making your bed, not brushing your teeth, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it, you know what I'm saying? What kind of motherfucker is really gonna be trying to walk around with some fucked up ass hygiene though? You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's some sucker shit in itself. Like, you ain't taking care of your hygiene. Come on now, you ain't taking care of your home. You know what I'm saying? You ain't washing your dishes. You just got shit just piling up everywhere. Like Like that's really some sucker shit, man. And just like everything else, they say it starts at home, man. So you gotta really take care of yourself on all levels, man. For real.
And these niggas is diving up in them type of bitches' pussies and be, oh, the bitch is bad and I held my nose and all that other punk ass shit, nigga. No, man, you should have told that bitch to scrub that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Get the mop and glow and act like she know, and I'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? If you on that level. Me personally, I probably ain't gonna fuck with the motherfucker, because if I went around her the first time and she was dirty, what they say, first impressions is everything.
Exactly, man. Yeah, motherfucker need to go to the motherfucker. What they got that shit in Georgia? What they call that shit? The CDC, Central Disease. Yeah. Should get that shit get checked out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the clinic, man, for real. Yeah, man.
Well, this nigga, look, man, it's a nigga that will have a bitch like that, man, and go ahead and put her around and spin her down and all that type of shit, man, and stand on some talking about, yeah, this some real ism right here. You know what I mean? And the bitch is based on all sucker shit, man. And, this nigga might have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of them motherfuckers like that. And cause he on the gram looking like he really getting it, them niggas might proclaim him the Mac God all of a sudden.
Right.
And this is how the Suckamosis gets around and fuck up people's minds and shit. You could be affected by it and don't even know it. The motherfucker be right in front of you. And you don't even peep the whole shit.
Man. So let me ask you this, P. Why is it important to understand this Suckamosis shit? Like, for somebody who ain't never heard of this shit, like, why do they need to know about this shit?
Sometimes when you up in them boxes and you got these little cases and shit, man, they let you come home a little early. You sit up in these little classes and shit, right?
Right.
A little NA, AA class. So up in there they teach a motherfucking man the first thing to overcoming your addiction, man, is admitting that you got addiction. So the first thing to shaking this Suckamosis is admitting, man, that you around them or because you've been around them, they infected you or whatever the case is, man. But like they used to say back in the day, know thyself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look inside yourself, man, and see what you based in and what your principles is. You know what I mean? Is you double dribbling? Niggas, you playing basketball in the croquet world? Or, you know what I'm saying, what is really going on? You know what I mean? And then, if you check yourself out, and you find that, you basically 100, I mean, we all are a work of art, and we all got, things we gotta step our game up on, you know what I'm saying? But, you on 100 on another level, though, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the physical shit together, but long as your mentality is like this, right? But then it's who you around. You know what I mean? You can't look in the mirror for the niggas you around, so you gotta really be on these niggas like what is this shit, man? Keep your friends close, your enemies close. I don't believe in that shit, man. Really, I don't believe in no friends anyhow, because, all the niggas I used to roll with and shit, man, sooner or later niggas start doing some sucker shit. You know what I mean? And because I thought these niggas were my ride or die niggas, I was willing to accept some sucker shit. You know what I mean? But ultimately, the sucker shit that these niggas is involved in, man, is what toppled my shit. And it wasn't until I put myself in a position to be based off of strictly my own merits and not being the crew that I truly had success.
Yes. See, when you...
know what I mean? So, yeah, motherfucker gotta know what this Suckamosis is, man, so that they can identify who got it, you know what I'm saying? How to get it out they stuff if they got a little bit in there, And, some motherfuckers is going, this shit gonna blow their mind, because they gonna look in the mirror and realize it's them, they the suckers.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what I like to say to them type of motherfuckers is that, man, it's hope for you. You gotta dig deep inside your morals and your principles, man, and get a realignment of all that shit, man, and atone for all the sucker shit that you done did, and try and repent to the game, you know what I'm saying, on some levels, man, in order to give back, man, and show that, you realize you're erring your way.
Right. Now, in your opinion, how do you feel like this shit originally started? Because I know this shit goes back since the beginning of time, but how does this type of shit even come about in the first place, man?
Man, you know what it was, man? Ever since there's been more than 3 people on this so-called planet here, man, somebody was the most popular and somebody wasn't. It's simple as that, bro.
Man.
You know what they say? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So you know these niggas, you know, motherfuckers, you know, it's like that shit, man. Like I say that hate is reverse love, or no, I say hate is a distorted form of love, right? Because a motherfucker love you so much to the point where they realize that they can't be you. You know, a nigga will never be a Composure. A nigga will never be a Mr. P. A nigga never be a King Kelly O. You know what I'm saying? So, in return, once they realize they'll never be you, man, their love turns into some type of distorted, morph, you know, stalker type of shit. And, you know, depending what these niggas is based on, man, it can turn violent.
Yeah. Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. And you know that the shit can get anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta try and stay sucker free, man, as much as possible.
Yeah, because it's all around us.
Man.
And it's constantly trying to go.
I remember I was out there on the Delaware spot, seeing what it do up there, and niggas is coming up talking about, oh, why you trying to get in my auntie? Like, nigga, what kind of shit is y'all niggas talking about your auntie, nigga? It's like, that shit made me go in the house. After that, I'm like, I don't even want y'all Delaware niggas work. Y'all got it. Y'all niggas, I know the bitch ain't really your auntie, nigga, but the fact you would, nigga, I'm in the lax, nigga, playing too short, nigga. You know I ain't the ones, nigga, so why are you saying the bitch your aunt, nigga? Like, that shit fucked me up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking shit. Delaware, man, they full of sucking niggas, especially in the game. Oh my goodness, good God. Yeah.
So what do you feel like the cure is to this shit, or is there one? Depending when they look in the mirror, and if they willing to, you know, admit their flaws. You know, when I look in the mirror, you know, I'm constantly trying to put myself up physically, mentally, you know, to elevate. Not just on a financial level, because you know finances only give you a certain amount of freedom. You know what I mean? But it's key to get to that level of freedom so that you can continue your pursuit of other knowledge. Right.
You know what I mean? But you know the antidote, man, is if you can call back to one instance where this is where I turned on some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can some kind of way get some get back. Do some type of you know, restoration towards the you know what I mean, whatever might have turned you into a sucker in the first place, and you know, and at that point, man, you know, really, man, you know, if you in this lifestyle, man, you know, you got to play by the rules, man. Like, you know, you claiming to be the ism, and you know, you doing all this extra shit, man, that's not part of it. I don't care. Like one of my partners, I hit one of my partners earlier today. He was telling me about how, you know, P, these the young niggas, man. You gotta give them their turn and all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, I respect that, you know, give them their turn. But if they turn be that's fucking the shit up even worse than when they came to it, then you know we gotta do something about that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? The antidote, man. You know, when you think about the whole globe and perhaps beyond is affected with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's every person's choice to look and see, well, did it get me? Hopefully not. You know what I'm saying? And if it didn't, you know, I salute to you. You did. If it didn't get you, man, you really is a real one out here. You know what I mean? It ain't no sucker shit in your DNA. And, you know, I applaud that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? 100. But, you know, for these motherfuckers that you know, is all the way suckers, though? Oh, not the all the way sucker type of niggas, man. You know what I mean? We got a special place for them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. But the niggas that's in between is the ones we can reach. I don't think the niggas, like the niggas is 100% suckers and shit, man. You know, that's the Suckamosis shit. Because it's like, you know, with the osmosis thing, it's like when the transformation, when the liquid or whatever might absorb from one substance to the next, it's all based on how much saturation is in the original substance. So if you got a 100% sucker right in front of you, you know, he might give one nigga 10%, you know, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they never lose none. They might give a nigga 10% of their sucker shit in some kind of way through hate, jealousy, and all this other shit. They gain that other 10% that they get back. Mm-hmm. So these niggas that, you know, you 100% on some sucker shit, you hate everything, you always find a reason to turn motherfuckers down, and you want some negative shit, and it's always, you know what I mean, that type of nigga right there, it probably ain't no cure for you. All I can say is, the post office is hiring, or somewhere else. You know what I mean? This shit ain't for you. Ain't no suckers allowed in this shit, man.
Yeah.
But the cure for them niggas that's in between, man, is really backtracking their steps, man, and even if it's too deadly to go back and make atonement for them sucker moves that they made, they got to move on such a righteous accord in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? And even that might not get them all the way right, because it depends how heavy they sins was in the first place. You know what I mean? Was it that you just let the nigga from the gas station take 30 cents and you know what I mean, he didn't give you your change and he gritted you afterwards? Or was it that, a nigga slapped you in the face and spit in your drink in front of your bitches and shit, and you went in the car and shit and cried and some dumb shit? Or, you know what I mean? It depends what the shit is.
Yeah. That's deep, man. That shit is deep. Too many people letting sucker shit slide. That's the fucking problem.
Exactly.
Because all that does is allow more sucker shit to happen. And that's what's been going on.
Work it up, storm and shit.
Yeah, man. That shit get full.
That's why it's so deadly right now, because you could be sitting right next to a sucker, and because your antennas ain't up on that level, you don't even know. And niggas that do know, it's accepted right now and shit. Like, yeah, he a sucker, but shit, I'm over here winning, keeping it 100. I'm not trying to put the suckers down, because apparently they winning and shit. And I'm trying to be around the so-called winners.
And they
what's a win to you?
And they just don't really know how much they are already affected by the shit. Because in the process of them doing that, sooner or later, in the midst of all of that shit, he gonna do some sucker shit. It's gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, man.
Man, I remember when I first got my P's and shit, man, and I wasn't all the way laced up, you dig? So, I was doing some shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, and a nigga got around me, man, and seen that I was, doing some out of pocket shit, man, and roasted me, man, like I was a motherfucking turkey, man. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, man, I've been like, oh shit, I'm doing it wrong? Oh shit, well, how you doing right, man? Somebody please tell me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Niggas talking about they gonna rewrite the game. Nigga using soccer. How you gonna rewrite the game, nigga?
Right.
Come on, man. That sound like a cheat code, nigga. Coming up here with them motherfucking cheat codes, talking like you winning and shit. Nigga, I want 100% sweat and tear motherfucking wins.
Yeah, man.
But think about it, man, to me, if you call yourself the ism, and you doing all this extra shit, and you perpetrating the image, or maybe you really is winning, but it's all the extra shit that got you winning. But you want to fall back on it and claim all the ism all the time, because that's what look glamorous right now and shit. That's sucker shit, man.
Right.
But niggas accepting these niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Just to, and I ain't hating on no man that's getting his money on. See what I'm saying? You getting your money on, get your money on, bro. But don't be out here trying to portray and act like you this, that, and the third and shit, when we really know it's not like that. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Wow, I'm gonna tell you, all these niggas is letting the secret out to society. That's sucker shit.
Yeah.
And that's rampant like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. And all the niggas that's trying to hate the society and make sure we ain't got no community. And anybody that's in the community, they hating on for no reason and all this other dumb shit. That's sucker shit. Suckamosis.
Yeah.
And now Suckamosis niggas got damn billboards and rental properties. Your motherfucking landlord might be affected with Suckamosis. You don't even know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Got .coms and hot dog stands, and you might be eating Suckamosis cooked food and don't even know.
Yeah, but one thing about Suckamosis, man, the sucker will always let you know who he is at all times. That's why you got to pay attention to the things they do, the things they believe in, like you said earlier, who they surround themselves with, what they watch, and what they consume. Food, information, because just like all these renegade bitches, they tell them fucking man, fucking P, you know what I'm saying? All that is some sucker shit, some major sucker shit. Because all she gonna do is destroy another innocent life, you know what I'm saying, that could have had a very healthy and successful life ahead of her. You know what I'm saying? Had she had not been around a poisonous motherfucker like that, like these renegade brides that do whatever they can to turn these other brides into a female just like them. Spreading that poison, man.
That's what I'm saying. So, motherfuckers might look at this Suckamosis shit and laugh about it, but really, it really Suckamosis is as simple as all these motherfuckers catering to their lower self, man. It's as simple as that, man. Because if you was really moving on a righteous accord, man, you wouldn't even have no time to be looking at a motherfucker to be worried about hating and getting stuck on what the next man shine and all that other bullshit.
Yeah. Because you be trying to do your own thing.
Exactly.
You see somebody else that made it happen for them. Now you gotta hit the drawing board and be like, okay, how am I gonna make it happen for me in a real way? You know what I'm saying? Because you already seen that it was already possible. You dig what I'm saying? So now you got the motivation to go out there and do it yourself. You did. And
yeah.
And a lot of times if you're dealing with a real one, you know what I'm saying, and you honestly, if you're sincere about it, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker might lace you up on how you could go out there and get it yourself the same way he did. You know what I'm saying? Or how'd you get that
all the times when you dealing with a real one. All the times when you deal with a real one and that nigga see you official, he gonna lace you up.
Hell yeah. Like man, how'd you get that Rolls Royce, man? Like, man, I sure would love to have me one, man. He might just sit you down. You did?
Right.
That's all it takes, man, is just to be real at all times. But, everybody got too much action of doing the wrong shit. Because that's what's popularized in society through media of all forms, TV, music, movies. You dig what I'm saying? As well as in print. Because you can't forget that a lot of people in society still read these little bullshit magazines and books and so-called what they call fiction stories, and
Right.
So they,
Yeah.
a lot of people were just being getting led purposely wrong, and they're being led purposely led in the wrong direction. That's what I want to say. They're getting purposely led in the wrong direction. It's a war, man. It's a war against everything real. If you stand for something solid, you know what I'm saying, a sucker and a hater is not gonna like you at all. They're gonna do whatever they can in their power to make sure you get eliminated or turned into a sucker or a hater just like them. That's why suckers stick together, man. But they say birds of a feather stick together. Yeah, same shit applies here, man. For real.
Well, I wish these suckers, man, that's affected with the Suckamosis, man, all the success in the world, long as they just stay the fuck out our way. Nigga, you can go do that shit way the fuck over there, nigga, but, too bad we know Maddie. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably be over there, too. So y'all niggas gotta really go somewhere and stay the fuck put. Other than that, man, they gonna be in the way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell everybody here that's worried, don't worry about getting affected with Suckamosis. I'm letting all suckers know, if you niggas need a nigga to hate on, man, you come hate on Mr. Mac Marvelous, man. I'm not on no .coms. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably trying to get at your niggas' moms and shit, man, because I'm taking old bitches and everything else, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. You don't worry about the haters. Let them niggas come hate on me. So all these other brothers can get out here and get their cheese on correctly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the antidote. I can't institute it for another 3 weeks, man. But yeah, don't trip, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We got the antidote, man, for the Suckamosis, man. It's gonna come through.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it's the one and only Composure. Make sure you go visit ispimpinradio.net to purchase the entire It's Pimpin Radio collection, as well as Payroll to Pimp audiobook, The Rebirth.
Then one thing, just with us doing this show right here tonight, man, it puts, you know what I'm saying, Suckamosis on notice. You dig what I'm saying? So they're gonna be running fear because now they've been publicly identified as being who and what they are. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes beyond, you know what I'm saying, them just being a sucker. See, Suckamosis is the science behind it all. You know what I'm saying? It's about how it is created and formed from the beginning, long before it shows itself on the surface level. You dig what I'm saying? So
right. And on the science tip, that's what it is. You hanging around these motherfuckers, and maybe you 100, you might be 99%. You know what I'm saying? But you hanging around them sucker niggas. You know what I mean? And that's the science of it, man. You don't even realize it and shit. Just because, you know, a pimp got to get out here and work, it's a bunch of sucker shit happening on all these tracks, all these strip clubs, all the little .coms. You know what I mean? Like, a nigga got to stay sucker free, man, because in a lot of these zones the nigga be going through, it's a lot of punk bullshit. A lot of Suckamosis going down. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga don't stay clear, man, you going to get wrapped up in it just to be in the midst. You know, I don't know how they looking out there on the West Coast. I ain't been up there in a couple years. But on the East Coast, man, these motherfuckers, they little strips, man, looking sad. You dig? And if it is a motherfucker that really look like something, mentally they ain't got it together. You know what I mean? Or I seen a couple little, you know what I mean, cool little pieces out here, but for the most part, man, it's a wasteland of bitches. Cause they infected with Suckamosis, man. Who told y'all bitches that smoking that fake ass Tunchi shit was what's up? What the fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all bitches can't even get no real weed? How the fuck broke is y'all hoeing? Come on. You know what I mean? Bitch on the track, man, and can't wait to break so she can go get some pills. And then she might not even come back out tonight. Just come on, man. And niggas, and all these niggas up here talking about, yeah, the track open, P. Open to who? The dope fiend bitches, man? You know what I mean? But y'all niggas letting all the sucker shit go down all the time. And first it was one hoe, now it's 50 doing the shit.
Alright.
And then all the niggas that gotta go down there and work in the midst of this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stand on a motherfucking, on a hard P, man, you know what I'm saying? You gonna fall victim to a lot of that bullshit.
Yeah. See, what I think everybody gotta do is first learn and fully understand what Suckamosis is. Do their best to stay sucker free. And
let's say it again for the brother. What exactly Suckamosis is, man, you know what I mean?
Suckamosis, man, is the most deadliest form of disease to ever hit the world and mankind. This shit is very fucking deadly. This shit is worse than AIDS, cancer, the Black Plague, any kind of disease that you thought you may have heard of. It ain't got shit on this. This shit right here.
And tell them why you feel as though it's got more, it's more deadly than any disease. Tell them why.
Because with any other disease, there's a chance of you being able to come back and still live your life and live it out to the end of your days. You dig what I'm saying? They got all these kind of treatment centers and all this, these got all kind of medications, all this shit that could prolong your life. But this shit right here, not only, you know what I'm saying, will take your life, but in the process of that, you could probably affect 10 million people and not even fucking know it. See, with these other diseases, you know what I'm saying, rather if it's a STD related type of shit, through sex, unprotected, or through some kind of drug shit from, you know, fucking with needles, you know what I'm saying, getting into your bloodstream, and all this other kind of shit. There's like a physical thing that has to occur for you to get these other kind of diseases. See, with this shit, you could just be in the presence of a motherfucker with this shit. And not you don't just the presence alone can spread it to you. You don't even have to touch them. Just by talking to them, interacting with them,
It could be as simple as going up in a spot, a strip club with security be extra pressing niggas all the time. And because you up in there and they be pressing niggas all the time, like, them niggas is on some sucker shit.
Exactly.
You trying to work. Yeah.
And it's gonna build up from there. And if you not if you not really prepared to battle this shit, because it's out here, you're constantly bombarded by Suckamosis. So you gotta know how to really move like Superman to where the shit bounce right off you. Yeah, man.
Exactly, man.
This shit is not a joke, man. I mean, you just look at the state of the world today. We living in a state of an emergency. All kind of foul shit going down. You know what I'm saying? All over the world, every day. You see it on the news.
Man, the news is reckless these days.
And shit is just getting worse. And the whole thing about it is, if motherfuckers knew what was really going on, a lot of this shit would be stopped. But because it's not really being addressed, for one, people can see the problems of what's occurring, but it's hard to stop something when you don't really know what it is or where it's coming from. But see, last year was.
I'm gonna tell you 100%, man. How I feel about this shit is that I heard the one OGP man say he had a book about, whatever the fuck, the 101 rules or some shit like this. The way these niggas be tattooing motherfucking all this bullshit on a nigga. And maybe then y'all can Suckamosis, man.
Your phone faded out, man. What you say?
Oh, mama. Yeah, I was saying, man, these niggas need to figure out the rules of engagement in this shit, man, and stop tattooing their name and their brand on the bitch, man, and put the motherfucking rules on the bitch. Maybe she can remember this shit then, and then maybe we can get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Put some order back in this shit.
Then we can get some understanding, man. Hey, you put 1 through 10 on this bitch, and I put 20 through 30 on this one, and so on, man. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers can figure it out, man. Because right now, man, like my bull told me, he said, man, it's their turn, man. You got to give them their turn. But yeah, man, like if I give you your turn, that means you gotta know what the fuck you doing, though, bro.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? If you disrespecting this shit, like it's already kind of it's fucked up, whatever. But it's still some motherfuckers trying to move and groove accordingly. And then for all you niggas that's triple dribbling and all this extra shit, like how the fuck is a real one supposed to compete with that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm just getting it out the man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got bricks, selling gun sticks, and doing all other kind of shit, man. So how to, you know what I'm saying? And still trying to check the bitch money.
Right.
So it's like, of course, you know what I mean? Of course that nigga, you know what I mean? His bankroll is probably gonna be bigger than the average P. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got 6-7 jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's people and some more shit. Like, I'm not mad at no brother that go ahead and get their money on, man. But if you're trying to say that you part of this ism, man, it's supposed to be like a secret fraternity, man. And I know that the secret is out, man. But the fraternity don't even seem like there's no fraternity anymore because it's like, shit. Pimps hate each other, just as much as the motherfucking law hate pimps on certain levels, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way. I don't hate no pimp, but I know there's niggas out there. Maybe them niggas ain't no pimps that's hating the pimp. The pimp can't hate a pimp, man. I got to take that back. See, hold up.
Pimps don't hate, period, man.
Hate the pimps. Yeah.
It's not in our genetic makeup to hate. That's the whole thing, man. Exactly. We don't hate, man. Ain't no reason to hate when you keep it true. You know what I'm saying? It's really the opposite. Motherfuckers gonna hate you for keeping it true. This is exactly what it is.
Exactly what it is.
Because when you could,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
moving on a righteous accord, and they know they not.
Exactly. See, it's easy for somebody to say that they keep it 100, but to actually live your everyday life in that manner, yeah. How many people really gonna stay true to that shit?
A lot of sacrifice. Motherfuckers don't think it's a sacrifice because they see niggas doing good. Or if a nigga leaking, he might not come around or whatever the case. But even a nigga leaking or a nigga doing good, it's still a lot of sacrifice, regardless.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers quick to sell some.
And they the sacrifice and shit, man, because they living without the sacrifice and shit. They gonna give in to the flesh every time.
Yeah, and doing whatever to get a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, giving up everything that he stands for just to have a bride, you know what I'm saying, that probably ain't gonna stay around. Like, was it really worth it though?
Yeah.
I mean, look at what you giving up in the process.
I hope they got their money's worth and shit, or their time's worth, or whatever the fuck it was, man. But more than that, I hope they got the valuable lesson, man, to stay the fuck out my way, man. Hand the bitch over, bruh, and go on back to UPS or wherever the fuck you do best, man. This shit is for us, man. I'm sick of these niggas, see? All these little, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's real out here, man. And I'm not trying to, you know, come across like I'm some old spiteful nigga because I'm in my 40s and shit, or, you know, whatever the case, man, because, you know, I mean, I'm not saying I'm hurting and nothing like this, but, you know, a nigga always supposed to be trying to do better anyhow. You know what I mean? But it's like, damn, I know I'm moving on a righteous accord, and then I move around, and I see niggas just getting so-called props from other motherfuckers, but they bona fide suckers. And it's like, goddamn, this is who y'all niggas want to get a props to right now? That's how y'all want to get down and shit? That's who get the shine? Cool, y'all can have it. That shit cool for y'all. I'ma just be over here, you know, with the few ones that's left. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, we just waiting our time, man, to jump back in, man, because y'all niggas are having y'all turn, and it's not gonna be where our turn come back in, man. I think it's gonna be something like them niggas done crashed the motherfucking game, and they gonna be looking for the OG niggas, the OP niggas to come around and put the shit back together. Cause these niggas are tearing it up so bad on these plays with this punk ass GFB shit on the net, and just a whole bunch of other shit, man. You know what I mean? This motherfucking pill epidemic. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with them pills, bitch. I'm not with that. What the fuck is you talking about? No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, these
So,
motherfuckers.
you know, the next generation that's getting their shine on, man. Just make sure when you getting your shine on, man, you got your boots laced up accordingly about this shit, man. Go find you a motherfucking veteran, man, that's official, man. And no matter how that motherfucker treats you, man, as long as he show you genuine love, man, you know, soak up that knowledge and shit, man. And realize, you know, that you can learn from anybody. And always be trying to upgrade yourself, man, not just financially, man.
Yeah, man.
And getting around them like-minded motherfuckers, man, because, you know, other than that, man, that's like, okay, back to the Suckamosis shit, right? Like, now let's say motherfuckers, you know, he ain't no 100% sucker, but he got some sucker ways about himself and shit, man. I think the antidote for them, man, is surrounding themselves by the real. To see how a real motherfucker move and paying homage to the real. If you can't get around them, pay some homage to the motherfuckers, make a way for the real. Give up your seat for the real. You know what I mean? Give up that bitch for the real, homie. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Other than that, how you gonna kill your Suckamosis, man? You ain't paying homage to the game. You ain't paying homage to the niggas that's handling business accordingly. Then on top of that, it depends what they violations was. You know, how you got sick with this shit, homie. Yeah, how did you catch the Suckamosis, man? Was it the cardinal sin? Or the few cardinal sins, or was it some minor infraction type of shit? And when a nigga look in the mirror, that's when they gonna figure that part out. We can't tell a nigga that. Only a nigga know what they done been through. You know what I'm saying? And when they the motherfucking turn their head, when they should have, you know, lifted their fist, or they should have told that bitch no when they told her yes, or whatever it might have been.
Yeah, man. Some of the shit is terminal though. Some of the shit ain't no coming back.
Yeah, ain't no coming back. Talk on it. Speak on it.
Yeah, man. Terminal. Ain't no coming back for a lot. For like, even trying to save a sucker, man, is some sucker shit, man.
Oh. Hold on. We got to debate this one right here though, but cause I don't know about that, because you know some motherfuckers might get put in a position where, you know, it was some whatever the fuck, but maybe they could get back. But now you taking a stand that, nah, nigga, once you infected, it's a wrap.
Yeah, man. If you gonna do some shit, you gonna have to really do so at a very far distance, man. Because I mean, fuck, is a sucker really gonna tell you how much of a sucker they is? Or is a motherfucker gonna withhold some secrets? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna withhold.
So, you know, you gotta really tread lightly. And then what would be your reasoning for the shit? Is
because it ain't for the sake of the game to fix one nigga, because he ain't the game.
Right. So, to put yourself in that kind of position, man,
it ain't even worth it on no levels, really. So you heard it, niggas. All you niggas that got some sucker ass motherfuckers, don't even try and fix them, man. Shake them suckers as soon as you can. Get around official nigga or pimp solo, nigga. It's not that bad, trust me.
Man, a motherfucker could only save themselves. And then coming to the terms and grips of reality with the truth, then they can start doing, you know, real things to get back in the presence of somebody that's real.
Exactly.
Because if they still doing sucker shit and then trying to be in the midst of you, it's not gonna work out. It's gonna be a major problem.
Back to that shit Scooter G saying, basically, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why would you want to affiliate yourself with somebody like that?
Yeah, you're right about that, bro.
They gonna have to give up all of they bullshit. They gonna have to really want to stop immediately, and then do whatever it fucking takes. You know,
so only a sucker can save theyself.
Hell yeah. Now you may try to give a person a chance to prove to themselves, you know what I'm saying, and to you, that they could do better and shit. But even still, you gotta deal with them from a distance, and then and they gotta understand. They're gonna understand why, but you also need to let them understand and know why too, especially if you're dealing with a female that's on that shit. But you know, it's a lot of times. But damn, it's hard for me to say, man, because it's like, what would be the fucking point of dealing with somebody that's like that, though? Because it comes back to it.
Right. You got me on that point. You're right. So ain't no saving these suckers, man, unless they try and save themselves, man. It's an uphill battle for them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. You know.
Well, I had to say right now, man, the game look like, man, from the outside, you know what I'm saying, or the inside looking out, man, that the shit's effective, man, with Suckamosis, man, on lots of levels, man. Yeah, man.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep, but you know, people gotta understand their diagnosis, man. Start to get.
Hey, but you know what? This shit make greater reason for the motherfucking few of the real, man, to really put down the little bullshit that might have been back in the past or whatever the fuck, man, and really come together, man.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
This is definitely you know what I'm saying, a time to unite in truth. You know what I'm saying? Because in the process of trying to heal all this shit, you know, the Suckamosis, they gonna see and recognize all of that, and then immediately go into war tactic mode, so that they could infect everybody that's trying to come together on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And do whatever they can to take that apart, like they've been.
You know what that mean? That means we gotta put the secret back into society, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? You know, let somebody know what Suckamosis is, man. And then once they, it's hard. See, once you learn about this shit, it's hard to forget about it.
nigga know that it's all over him and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whether you look in the mirror or not, man, you know, it's in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Consciously, subconsciously, you knowing that you in the midst of all that bullshit, or even that you're the manufacturer of all the bullshit, which is even worse. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you really going to do with yourself at that point?
Yeah. Hold on. My dogs is acting crazy right now.
Yeah.
hating on this shit. See? Animals is even affected by this shit. Hold on one second. Yeah, man. You can keep chopping, man. I got to just grab these dogs real quick, man.
Right. Yeah, man, you know, the Suckamosis shit, man, it might sound funny to motherfuckers, man, but at the end of the day, man, the shit is extremely deadly. For the simple fact that you could be right in the midst of it, and if you really ain't got your antennas on, man, you really ain't gonna see it. Niggas could be doing, like, low-key sucker shit in your crew. You know what I'm saying? You might not, if you ain't really on a nigga, like, you really gotta watch motherfuckers, man. And, like, that's why I move solo, for the most part, man. I got a couple little partners here and there, you know, a few small circle and shit, man. But, you know, when it's time to, you know, to do my do, you know what I'm saying? I'm dolo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the best way to move, man, because I found out, man, you know, trying to have a little clique and shit, man, that niggas be doing and you know, you over here, like from the aspect of why they're trying to save a sucker. Like, I went through some shit with a nigga that was my homie and shit. You know, I thought he was my homie, but, you know, that nigga ended up being a sucker. You know what I mean? You know, but, like, not that I could have saved the nigga, but the reason I would get calls to try and save the motherfucker is you know, sometimes these sucker motherfuckers be having qualities, like, they rock out for you, though. See what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm not gonna say about, you know, whatever, but yeah, they rock out for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you know, a motherfucker, you know, we live in the streets sometimes with this shit, man, a good portion of the time, man, if you really down. So, man, you might need this motherfucker right here that, you know, like me, I try and be a positive person, right? So I try and see the positive in the motherfucker and grow on that, and hopefully they can fix the negative shit on their own or whatever the case, you know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I might not see that aspect of a motherfucker. So bang, we rocking out. We getting it, whatever. And then, you know, oh, damn, this nigga did some sucker shit. Oh, I can't believe he did that shit. But, just, you know, it's the shit he did in the past, like the G shit or the Major P shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, the shit gonna fall, man, because it was based on some sucker shit. Suckamosis, man. So the nigga end up, you know, whatever the fucking thing, and I had to cut ties with the nigga, man. You know what I mean? Bottom line. Because the nigga was a sucker, man. And the nigga had jewelries and big minks and all this other type of shit, man. And the nigga was really a sucker, though. Big cribs and all, the whole shit. The whole shit, nigga. You couldn't tell me this nigga wasn't the man. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, I almost felt like, motherfucking, you know, the Cowardly Lion, man, when he went to see the Wizard of Oz and shit, man, and he found out that he wasn't gonna get that heart. Like, that shit really hurt my heart. Like, damn, this nigga's a sucker. Oh, shit. I had to call my bitch, like, yo, yeah, Bull's really a sucker. She was like, nah, Bull, because she was, I'm not a nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit happen, man. You know, like, sometimes these suckers be having qualities. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we gotta top it up about this one, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you suckers can't be saved, man, but if some of these suckers got qualities, man, on street shit or, you know, just on some, you know what I mean? But okay, dang. That nigga right there, I was trying to help that nigga, right? Once I realized the nigga was on that shit, like, I kind of did what you said. I kind of, you know, from a distance, I try to, you know, give him jugs and shit about how to, you know what I mean, get around and shit and get off that sucker shit. But ultimately, the nigga fell victim to Suckamosis, man. Now I think that nigga was fucking rehab or some shit like this. Nigga fell victim to the pipe and all that type of shit. Nigga on that meth real heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. Come to find out, that's how he was getting it, though. Well, how it looked like he was getting it and shit. That nigga had a blitzkrieg like Hitler and shit working on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, they say Hitler gave him his troops morphine and shit, or not morphine, methamphetamine to keep him up.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Yeah, so I guess that's working that program and shit, man. Yeah, but I didn't know. So I seen that when I'm like, oh, shit. Wait for ball. You know, last I heard, that nigga back home where he from fell off. Hurt him. Yeah.
Well, you know, like a parasite takes over the host body, but the host still, you know, maneuvers and functions almost exactly how they once was before. So, you know, a motherfucker with the suckamosis, they're gonna blend in all kind of ways to get further integrated within society. So
that nigga was basically conning me then.
Oh yeah, because shit, man, misery loves company.
Yeah, you're right about that. That one, he was a lonely ass nigga too.
But you know, like you said, some people could have very good qualities, and somewhere they just went wrong. But because of the sickness not being treated, you know, because of the sickness not being treated, it could lead to deeper problems within suckamosis, and not cured. It's just gonna get worse. You do what I'm saying? And then that starts to gradually make a person fall off more and more, man. And you don't have to be a bad person, necessarily, but it's a lot of factors that goes into the shit that can just make the situation worse for you overall, man. And it's sad and it's very unfortunate, but this is the reality of what's going on in the world we living in, and it's very important that people understand that if we intend on making things better.
Well, how on a percentage wise think want to make the shit better?
Your phone broke up. Say it again, man.
How many motherfuckers you think want to make the shit better?
It's an extremely very low percentage from the looks of things. From the looks.
So the real's fighting an uphill battle too.
Like a motherfucker. Well, we always have. And I can't say that we always have, because if we always have, then it wouldn't be nothing to fight for. You feel me?
Yeah.
We know what the pristine state is supposed to be. What they call it, the equilibrium. Equilibrium. There we go. Yeah. So we fighting for a reason. Yeah. You know, people may. I can see how somebody could take this shit the wrong way and be like, oh, you kind of sound like you're a hater, like you guys said earlier, that, you know, something about people may think that you bitter, but nah, that's not the case. These people have destroyed our world. You dig what I'm saying? They have destroyed it so much to where we're living in a complete world of chaos. It's in a state of emergency. So if you destroy my world, it's only right for me to destroy yours. And in a cancerous plague, it has to be wiped out and destroyed. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of sacrifices that comes along with that. And some people who could, you know, who were really good people, might unfortunately, on the far worst end of things, may even have to lose their lives behind a lot of this shit. And
niggas need to take heed then, man.
I mean, you know, honestly, people always say that they don't want nobody to die or all that kind of shit, but that's a fact of life. When you do so much sucker shit,
how long can you really expect to survive? It's like if you keep running red lights, when are you gonna crash? You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how a nigga might not understand when you say you gonna lose your life if you affected with this Suckamosis shit. A nigga don't understand, or how can you say that and think it's true? But you just down.
Man, every day that edges on, and you constantly living and dwelling in sucker shit, and you're not actively trying to do anything about it, it's gonna get worse, extremely worse. Like I told you, I met a bitch the other night in the strip club. She say she got 2 roommates that's on meth. I don't know how long she been fucking living there, but if it's been longer than shit, I should a day. Shit, I could like shit. If the moment you found out should have been the time you been, said working on leaving. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, then shit. God only knows what else y'all been doing or what you've been allowing or participating in. Like, who knows?
Exactly, sucker shit.
I mean, how many females have you heard, rather in an interview or whatever the fuck, just say that, they may want a good pee, but they ain't no good peas, or they gave up on men, or
all them bitches, man. All them bitches, but a few of them came home though. You dig? Yeah, enough of them. But yeah, man, it's a lot of them bitches, man, that they act like they want a good one, man, but there's so many of these affected niggas with Suckamosis that done fucked their bitch off and did all this extra shit that, when a real one come around, man, they don't even know the truth.
Right. And then they don't even act on it. And that's heavy Suckamosis within them as well. Because they know every night that before they go to sleep that they're not really happy. You know what I'm saying? They're not really where they want to be in life, and that they lonely. And they
but they grew up there radiate, shining. You know what I'm saying? Smiling, enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. You know what I mean? Leaving a mark on motherfuckers when you shake their hand and walk away and shit. You know what I mean? But once again, it's back to that more form of love. You know what I'm saying? Once a nigga realize they can't be you, you know what I mean? You come in these spots, man, and these bitches know they want to be with you, bruh. You know what I mean? They know they want Mr. Mac Marvelous, man. But they look at me, they think I'm on some type of high horse or something like that. You know what I mean? And the bitch know that it's a real high feed man to ride next to me and shit, man. And do she want to reach that high every day? Or she want to be happy like Mr. P say, with her box of Domino's pizza every day in her little $50 room and a pack of Newports. What's that, $75 a day or something? Like shit.
So it's like this. Like I was at the last 2 times I've been to the strip club, last night and then with the other night, which was on Sunday. So I heard multiple bitches come up to me asking me this, because I don't drink, right? So I go get I get some water at the bar, and they have all kind of like fruit, or sliced up lemons, limes, and then some cherries. So I throw all of that shit in the water, let it sit, marinate, and all of that, and soak, like the little detox water. You know what I'm saying? So bitches just coming up to me like looking at my drink. She like, "What are you drinking?" I'm like, "This is water." Bitches is just amazed. You know what I'm saying?
Life, bitch. What you drink? You know what I mean?
This is water. Like, this ain't no alcohol. It's like, you don't drink? Like, nah. And it's like, do you smoke? I was like, no. And like last night, the bitch said, like, what's wrong with you then? Like, why is something gotta be wrong with me? Because I don't get down with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
No. You know what? See, exactly. A bitch can't understand how a man can move on that accord. So she she know if you ain't falling victim to no vice, you ain't gonna never fall victim to that bitch. That bitch ain't gonna never have the upper hand on no nigga like you.
Right. Cause she went
into having the upper hand.
Cause she went into saying how, you know, if she don't drink, she can't socialize in the club and try to do her business and all that kind of shit. And you know, she got to have a few drinks, you know, when she get to the club. But how long is that gonna last? You know, the bitch is what I think the bitch told me she was 22 years old, man. So you drinking every fucking night just to conduct some business? Like, number one, that's gonna fucking destroy your liver. Two, that's just gonna turn.
Man, fuck all that. Cause if the bitch was working McDonald's, she wouldn't be go to work drunk. What the fuck that bitch talking about? Exactly. What she do for a living?
Exactly.
Nino Brown wouldn't let you stand up there, or Felix Mitchell wouldn't let you stand up there and be fuck high.
Right.
So fuck all that shit.
All that excuses shit, the Suckamosis, man. You know.
Right.
And like you said, if I ain't got a vice that she could, you know what I'm saying, relate to, then how far can it really go?
Yeah. I remember they used to call them All-American. Niggas ain't got no All-American bitches no more.
Man.
There's a few of them, I guess. I know a couple, but most of these niggas be faking.
Oh, man. It's hard to come across somebody authentic, man.
That's why I fuck with you. I fuck with Mr. P. You know what I'm saying? Couple other folks, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't really be even trying to shake hands with niggas no more. Niggas be frauding too hard. You meet them and this is the sad thing about it. A nigga can really pop it real good. If you just let a nigga pop it and be based off of that, you really believe a nigga. But you gotta see what happens when a nigga down, or the bitch is acting funny, and you know what I mean, whatever, you know, a nigga moving with him around and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
Or you could just, you know, move pretty much dolo, man. Because with niggas being so many perpetrators out here, man, that's the best way to slide, man. Like, then even if a nigga ain't a perpetrator, really got some Suckamosis, slide from work, y'all niggas ain't 100, man. Somebody gonna be beefing about, oh, I want the bitch and I want that. Like, nigga, come on, man. Like, that's the last bitch that was ever made or something.
Okay, let's talk about some game examples. I got two things that pet peeves, two personal pet peeves that I have against motherfuckers that I feel like it's some real sucker shit. Motherfuckers riding around on the blade with their game in the car, getting at work, but don't never set nothing down. Hold on one second, this dog go crazy.
Hey, in regards to that, like, that's some sucker shit, man, you know. I'm gonna sit that bitch down, man, and do my crew, and we're all gonna be in the whole years. You know what I mean? My game included. You know what I mean? In between the niggas pulling up and all that type of thing, yeah, let that bitch know what's going on over here. But, you know, a lot of niggas is in for the show of it all. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you excuse me, I got this bitch right here, passing the seat. Like, come on, man. If you really gonna, you know, motherfuckers is looking for the real, man. They want to see some real shit happen. So if you want to play with the bitch and she ain't really out there trying to get it, you know they ain't gonna respect that. Not no real bitch.
And then my next pet peeve is motherfuckers not putting their bitch in the back seat.
Oh shit.
They want to get their pimp partner to sit in the back, but no one tell their bitch to get in the back seat. Like, that shit is killer, man. Like, oh man, that's horrible, man. Yeah.
Hey,
that's
bro, hold on. Yeah, I remember one time there was this little maggot bitch that wouldn't get a back seat of my whip. You dig? And my partner was about to slide up, and the nigga was like, "Yeah, I got." I'm like, yeah, come on, come on, put that shit around here. You know what I mean? Bitch seen that ball constrictor, she down there hopped in the back seat of the motherfucker. Yeah.
That's some funny shit, man.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, it's like that, man. Niggas feel like, you know, whatever the case, man. These niggas be put pedestal. The same nigga that won't sit the bitch down will do that type of move.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Hey, but when my man got in the whip with the snake, though, the bitch finally came from out the back seat. I had to get that snake out the whip, though. The nigga was way too big to even be in the whip. I'm like, nigga, you crazy with this big ass snake.
Yeah, that shit is pretty wild, man. This is wild, man. Yeah, man. Suckamosis is the name of the topic, you know, of what we're talking about. And man, I tell you, I still need to put out a book on this shit so I could really just go deeper into the science of it all, man, because the shit, you really got to get a scientific understanding and what Bobby Hemmett would call the gnosis, you know what I'm saying, behind it all, and the deep level of sciences, and as well as the history of it, because it goes back so fucking long, man. It's just like, when I found out about this shit, it just really blew my mind, because when you look at everything around you in life, you can't help but to think in those terms. You're like, oh my god, it's too much sucker shit. I can't go in. I can't go here. I can't go there. I gotta stay away from this shit. It's way too much of that sucker shit going on over there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lonely world when you live in sucker free. But hey, man,
niggas spend half his day talking sucker shit.
For sure.
But man, I tell you one thing though. I mean, the shit already pretty out of bounds across the board and shit, man. Like, I just can't see. I guess, nigga, it probably could get worse and shit, man. But in my eyes, this shit is an all-time low, man. From stories I heard, the OGs that living at this time, you know what I mean? Shit crazy right now. I can't see it, falling too much further, man. So it gotta get better. And the only way I can see it getting better, man, is these suckers, man, getting the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Need to be something like the sucker cleanup crew. Get these niggas on swip on up there. That need some room.
So what would your advice be to a bride that's currently going through this shit right now? That, may want to get better.
That nigga, I don't want you, bitch. You ain't smart enough to shake that bullshit. Nah, because everybody deserves a chance of happiness, man. My advice, man, would be the next time they put them choosing shoes on and jump shit, man, it's for the right reasons, man. And I think that...
Your phone went out, man.
Yeah, when she put them choosing shoes on, man, tell her to jump ship, man, for the right reason.
Yeah.
Not because he got gold teeth, or he got dreads, or he got waves, or, make sure the nigga got game. You know what I'm saying? Straight laced in the game, and respect for the game, and he's a student of this motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? And not just this game, but he's a student of knowledge, period.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Thinking like that, a bitch might choose a nigga on a Greyhound or something.
Yeah, and not be afraid. Don't be afraid to take chances.
Yeah. Cause all this, ain't nobody thinking this shit, man. We all, just building, man. Constantly trying to elevate. So it really don't matter, you know, what a motherfucker's materialistic things is. I mean, don't get me twisted. I'm into my material, but you know, that's just part of the job and shit, man. You know, I don't want a bitch to choose me off of what I got. I want her to choose me, man, based off of, you know, our vibe. You know what I'm saying? My personality. You know, who we are to each other. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna build together. What we gonna form. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. You know, fuck how a nigga look. Yeah, I look good, bitch, no doubt. But it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? In my straight lace. You know what I mean? That gotta be the first thing. But see, see, now the same bitch that's in fucking with them sucker niggas, right? And then she see me, you, a few of the other extraordinary gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? That straight lace. And she know that she really ain't trying to be straight laced, because it's gonna take her to give up a lot of that bullshit, that suckamosis she got. She gonna run like a motherfucker from us, bruh. She got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why niggas that, you know, the real ones, man, you know, I mean, we ain't linking or nothing like this, man, but we should be doing a lot better, man, for the times and the age and how fast the game moving right now. You know? Yeah, real talk. But you got all these little sucker niggas just putting little slashes in the mix. And of course the little bitch gonna go over there, because them niggas ain't really standing on no principles. And I'm not even on the shit like I'm Debo a hoe. I'm a Debo a hoe or some shit like this, man. The rules ain't even my motherfucking rules, bitch. These are the rules of the game. I didn't make these motherfucking rules. Nigga, when I first got to this shit, I was breaking them just like these dumbass niggas, man. But as soon as I realized I got my shit together. And that's the difference, man. Some of you niggas might just be like me. That, you know, your daddy might have told you might have seen a few P's or something like this. Or, hey, maybe you seen Rosebud in that American Pimp, man, and that you want to get in this shit, man. But once you got in this shit and you realize that you ain't had your boots laced up tight, man, did you go around and get the motherfuckers a veteran nigga official? Or would you want to make something, oh, P, fuck the rules, I'm going to change the game. And, nigga, I got something for y'all, game changer. On an old-fashioned blue waffle stuff. Yeah. These brothers need to be woke the fuck up, because, look, motherfucking, what was this bitch at, man? I don't even want to talk about this shit, man. But yeah, these tracks out here is motherfucking reckless. Reckless. You know? And they, I don't know, you know, niggas riding on bicycles and behind the bitch and all this other type of shit, you know. And them bitches rather pay a bicycle nigga than a nigga riding something fresh. Or just a nigga that's elevated, period. Come on, man. Because that nigga following the sack. Come on, man. And that's why when you was in the strip club and the bitch seen that you didn't drink or smoke, she was amazed and shit and like, what's wrong? The bitch had the nerve to say, what's wrong with a nigga? Like, bitch, how fucked up is you in the head for a nigga to live sober and you say, what's wrong with it? You should be saluting that man. What the fuck is you talking about? This motherfucker got total here, bitch. Ain't nobody's gonna get this nigga. This the nigga you need, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? But you looking at a nigga like, oh, he's weird. A bitch call you a weirdo that was being living like that. Like, no, bitch, you's a fucking junkie, bitch. And you know, if you come over here, I'm not gonna accept that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, that shit's gonna be crash and burn. And maybe we can get some so-called All-Americans back in this game. Because I don't think it's really too many All-Americans, man. Except for the extraordinary gentlemen, man. I don't think it's really too many All-Americans outside in this game right now.
Well, they definitely they ain't crashing down my door to trying to become one either.
Yeah. But you know what, though? And I'm waiting for the new flock to come around this motherfucker. Been spoiled by these bullshit ass niggas, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'll grab them. Grab me one of them. A couple of them.
I feel you, man.
Cause hey, man, the deprogramming on some of these motherfuckers is so intense. Because this Suckamosis shit is so heavy in the streets. The deprogramming is like, you know, even the greatest Mac minds, man, could, you know, could deprogram these punk ass bitch, man. And shit like that. I mean, for one, man, there's so many of these motherfuckers with a habit. This habit shit done got so reckless. And you know, shit, I'm not gonna say I don't indulge in, you know, whatever the fuck here and there, but you know, when it's time to get this, when it's time to handle business, man, you know, you there for business, man. It ain't time for that. I seen a motherfucker on the track, motherfucking slip and blow.
Wow.
Right on the motherfucking track and shit. I was like, God damn. Some of this shit you be seeing on the motherfucking track, nigga want to go home, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you out there, it ain't like there's 30 other matches. You be like, damn, P, y'all letting that happen on y'all track? You know what I'm saying? I'm out of town. This y'all niggas track, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all letting that shit happen nowadays. It's just a couple little punks out there, and they paying niggas to ride bikes and shit, man. But they ain't had a haircut in months. And dirty and all this other type of shit. And once again, it ain't about a nigga materialistic shit, man. But if I was riding a bike, bitch, I'm gonna have the cleanest bike. You know what I mean? If I was wearing a little $2 shirt, it's gonna be the cleanest $2 shirt. It's gonna be creased, you know what I'm saying? And clean as a motherfucker, heavily bleached or whatever the fuck. So yeah, man. But you know, when you stuck in your lower self, you down with having little expectations of motherfuckers. So you rather have the dirtball motherfucker than ride a bike. Because you know he'd be happy with $75 a day.
Okay, I heard you speak on this word, lower self, a couple times tonight. And for those that I know what that means, but for those that's out there listening to this, because man, this shit gets hundreds of views, or at least it will. What could you explain to them, if you don't mind, what the lower self is?
Yeah, you know, the lower self is, you know, in so many words, man, you know, all you niggas running around here calling yourselves savages and shit. Yeah, you getting into your lower self. It's your, you know, your animalistic, your savage side. You know what I mean? That when you black out on a motherfucker, that's where you at. You know, when you turn into the Incredible Hulk, that's when you in your lower self. You know, and you probably do some real savage shit that's foul as a motherfucker when you're on that level. You know, you thinking like an animal. You know what I mean? You really on some mammal shit when you stuck on that lower self type of shit. It's you know, it's associated with your lower chakra, if I'm not mistaken, or is it the stomach chakra? I think it's the lower chakra in your
yeah, you're right.
pelvic region. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's a chamber that is to be used. You know, when you gotta cut off a nigga's head, you know, you get your low stuff. You know what I mean? When it's really time for it. But you know, when you conducting yourself in this lifestyle, man, you gotta be in your higher self, man. You know, your Godhead, as they call it. Yeah, and you know, that's when, in my mind, you know, your Godhead is just, man, moving on a righteous core, man, with the universe, man, and nature, man, and everything, including the game.
Yeah, I see we got 5 listeners tuned in right now. It's been more than that. It's been people coming in, coming out. And I see some of y'all left some comments. If anybody, because I can't chat in the from my iPad, I can't send no messages in the chat room. But if anybody out there is listening, y'all can call in. Call me 310-401-4384. Maybe you can add to the topic your opinion so far, what you done heard and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? 310-401-4384. You call me right now. I'm gonna give you that number one more time. 310-401-4384. Add to it, man. But we're gonna keep on chopping it about this shit, man. Maybe somebody tune in. But if you're listening to the archive, you dig what I'm saying, you could definitely still reach me on my cell phone line. This is my cell line, and we could chop it up and go from there, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate that breakdown of the lower self, man, because too many people are operating in low frequency thinking. You know what I'm saying? And man, and with like just like the pyramid structure, it's always crowded out the bottom, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, a lot of people they talk about how, you know, how far or how high they want to go, you know what I'm saying, but fail to really, you know, act on it, you know what I'm saying, fail to, you know, take the actual initiative steps. And they're well aware of it because, I mean, shit, man, it's just like these bitches say that, like they say they came across somebody, you know what I'm saying, a real one, but it's been plenty of real official P's that crossed this bitch paths that she just was curving and didn't want to give action to, you know what I'm saying? So she can't say ain't nobody official ain't never stepped to her because she ain't never gave nobody, you know, the time, you know what I'm saying, to really upgrade her. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers say they want to do shit, but they don't never do what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? They don't even take the first step.
Yeah. That's the part about it, doing what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of legwork, man. A lot of doors to get slammed in your face, perhaps. A lot of no's, you know what I'm saying? And few yeses. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucking hard work, man. The sweat and tears behind getting to the top of this shit, man. That's why I'm not coming at this aspect like I'm some old hating ass nigga that lost this shit. Nigga, I done fucking won and won again off this shit, nigga. So I'm not even bugging. But because I know it sounds cliche, but nigga, I love this shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want this shit to be to where the fuck it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is taking it like all the way where the fuck it shouldn't be going.
Right.
Yeah, man. So that's why I'm even fucking with you. Cause other than that, you know how I feel, bro. I'm pretty much, you know, keeping the shit on the tuck. You know what I'm saying? But this Suckamosis shit is going down, and it's fucking niggas up to the point where it's like little niggas is getting turned out or turned on to the game, man, and thinking they gonna get they boots laced, man, but they ain't got no strings in the motherfucking boots when they come into this shit right now. No fucking rules, regulations, guidelines. They don't understand shit. They just, I'm getting some money. And I love niggas that want to get some money, man. That's cool. But y'all niggas gotta, you know, y'all niggas gotta respect this shit, man, and handle your business accordingly. And that even go with the niggas they call themselves so-called veterans in the game or whatever this shit. Cause, you know, sometimes these veteran niggas, man, they start doing bullshit when they catch hands slow up. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm 40, bitch, but if my catch hands slow up, I'll probably be in the grave by then. Cause other than that, I don't think my shit gonna slow up. I'm not even bugging off that. I'm always be pretty, bitch. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But these other niggas, man, they start doing extra shit, man, and that's how they get. Like a nigga might have been 100. Niggas start, you know, his catch hands slow up. You gotta start doing a little extra slash shit in order to look like he on top. I ain't never had a problem with falling off. Nigga fall off, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to happen. I'm trying to do everything to prevent it. So if it happens, you know what I mean? Shit, it's all about the get back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Shit, nigga had the mansion, you know what I mean? And fell off on the motherfucker, man. And got back. So, you know, it ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it ain't about the money, man. It's about the respect for the game. You know what I'm saying? The respect for the bitches that's talking to you, for the other extraordinary gentlemen in the lifestyle. You know, and really trying to leave a positive mark on this shit when you came into it. Not saying that every nigga will come here and fix this shit, but nigga, don't fuck it up no more.
Right.
And if you let Suckamosis ass niggas move and groove, and you giving these niggas homage, respect, props, and whatever the fuck, and acting like they the real, and some other shit I don't even want to say right now, you know what I'm saying? That's why this shit all fucked up. Niggas going or wherever the fuck, and this the nigga that's winning, and them niggas got heavy cheat codes and shit like this, but you don't see that part when they in the game? Nah, man. I remember back in the day, man, when I used to be on MySpace and shit, bitch told me like, oh man, you know, if every P in the game ain't got a Bentley, he ain't no P. And you know, my mind is like, well, yeah, bitch, you know, if you worry about what a nigga got, that's your job. Upgrade this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, stay down and motherfucker get whatever the fuck. We get something greater than that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you would, you know, equivalent a car to how great a motherfucker is, you know, handling his business, man, it fucked my head up because it's like, is that all that matters, bitch, to you is what a nigga drive? So I could do whatever, bitch, as long as you gotta pull up and get you in a fresh whip. Okay, cool. No. That's why these bitches be wasting their money paying other strippers and drinking hella lean and, you know, whatever fuck. As long as he got the new whip, then, you know, the bitch gonna stay, you know, all that dumb shit, man. As long as when she get off work at the club, you know, he pick her up in the new Maserati. He don't care if he was at the other club across the town, you know, wasting all their money. Then you see this nigga riding the mafia or whatever. And he got this and he got that. You niggas gotta get off of what the fuck niggas got, man. Do a nigga got principles? Do a nigga got heart? Do a nigga got nuts? Do a nigga stand on something other than a couple dollars and shit? Like that's what really count, man. These bitches need to stop choosing based off of now. Okay. It didn't come from no balls, but came from them bitches, man, to show that, yeah, he really about that. But even in the midst of that, man, we all, you know, we say we fall.
Oh shit. Okay, his call dropped. Let me give him a call back. But if anybody out there listening, you can call and join the conversation with us, man. 310-401-4384 is the number. Let me call back Mac Marvelous. Okay, it says his network is unavailable. I don't know if he got signal. Let me see. Give him a call again.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, yeah. He probably gonna tune back in a minute. Give him a second. How long this show been going for? 91. Okay, I see some people in the chat room. Dewan Merriweather. We talking about Suckamosis, man, the most deadliest form of disease that ever hit mankind, man. And once this live recording is over, I suggest you go back and check it out from the beginning. You dig what I'm saying? Let me get my guest star back on the phone. One moment. Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, man. So, back to the Suckamosis shit, man. With it being so rampant in the streets and every fucking where, you know, it's like a motherfucker got to really just, man, stay to themselves, man, unless you got a select few, man, of those extraordinary gentlemen. Other than that, man, it really, you know what I mean? Like, handle your business, man, and you know what I mean? You chop them bitches up that's out there for sure, even though they infected with the sucker shit. Maybe it's a couple that, you know, ain't so infectious, man. It's a couple out there that ain't infected at all. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I mean? But it's a small few of these hoes. Like when you talking about a bitch ain't infected, I mean, to me, it means the bitch live drug-free, which that's hard to say about a bitch. I mean, to me, weed ain't no drug, but, you know, the bitch is really gonna listen and be willing. Even when the shit don't make sense to her. Why the fuck we doing this and going through that? Because I got a greater plan than the bitch to even think about. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there is going to cut off a lot of these bitches, man. How many of these bitches in the strip club didn't drink alcohol excessively? Or didn't pop E-pills and whatever the fuck they do with Molly and all this other type of shit? Or, you know, whatever they new twist is. The Tunchi. Or, I don't even know the fuck why they call that shit Tunchi. These niggas is tripping, but yeah, amidst all that, man, like, they ain't gonna never wanna fuck with the real. As long as these bitches wanna be motherfucking junkies, why would that bitch want an official P? You tell me. I know if I was a junkie asshole, if I was a junkie asshole, I want a junkie ass nigga with me. Cause all we wanna do is focus on getting high. Now, if I'm a down ass bitch that wants to get to the top of this game and have big old bankrolls, then I'm gonna be with a nigga that's about getting this money. You know what I'm saying? But it's a select few of them bitches that realize that, in order to get this bankroll, man, it's a lot of steps that we got to take in order to get there. And they willing to put in the footwork. A lot of, you know what I mean? We live in the era of instant gratification. You You know what I mean? Well, at least people want instant gratification. So, you know, the same bitch that was hating on MySpace era because the nigga didn't have a Bentley, you know what I'm saying? That bitch wasn't willing to put in the footwork to put a nigga in whatever, you know, she wanted her folks in. That's why she wanted to choose a nigga that already got a Bentley. Oh, I ain't choosing that nigga unless he got a Bentley. Bitch, you supposed to be choosing this nigga off of what the fuck's going on a mental level, man. What the fuck you worry about that materialistic shit? That shit can come and go. That shit does come and go. Only thing it is demand.
Yeah.
You know, as long as these bitches is running around looking for that instant gratification, man, and ain't really looking for something that's, you know, based in the truth, man, that's moving on that righteous accord. But I think it's coming around, man. You know, motherfuckers are starting to wake up on all levels, man. I'm really excited about it. At one point, I really didn't give a fuck, man. I didn't have my thrill. I realized that the shit ain't what it was when my dad told me stories about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it probably, in my mind, from what I was seeing, my perspective, it probably, in my era, won't go back to what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Probably never will. The way these niggas are doing it now. You got motherfucking skinny jean wearing pimps and all kind of other type of weird ass shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit, man, I gotta find this motherfucking charger though.
Yeah, man, we've been on here for about let's see. It seemed like almost 2 hours, huh?
I mean, back to the Suckamosis shit though, man. You know, I don't know if there's any other shit you want to add to it that, you know, we ain't spoke on. The antidote. I gave him the antidote to the shit. You know, it's everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck where you at. I've been on all spots around the country and shit, man. It's suckers everywhere, man. I'm not saying that niggas are suckers, man, but you know, with it being suckers everywhere, and motherfuckers gotta move in the midst of all this shit, man. Some of that shit probably damn near got on a nigga, man. You gotta make sure that you're doing something, man, that, you know what I mean? Standing on your principles at all times, man, to avoid this shit. Bottom line, if your principles is fucked up, then go ahead and step aside, man. You know, we want you out the way, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Go do something else, man. Take whatever you got and them little bitches that you think you got and go do something else. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. I wish y'all success. You know what I mean? But you leave this ism space alone, man. Because this shit ain't supposed to be for the fuck everybody. Trust me. It's not supposed to be for everybody. That's why y'all niggas got the shit all out of bounds right now. Because they letting anybody can get in the game and shit. Or look like they in the game. And they be doing a hella backwards. But maybe they get a couple wins off of beginner's luck. Or I don't know what's going on. But and the cool thing about it is, I'm busy handling my business. Like, I don't even really give a fuck about other motherfuckers, but, you know, my little circle, they be hitting me with little information here and there about how niggas be moving, you know, backwards and shit. And to me, it's like, these same niggas that be moving backwards, before they get caught moving backwards, they look like they was getting all the homage and shit. Like, niggas, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Niggas be really getting it. And then all of a sudden, oh shit, he was really doing some sucking shit. I mean, that's why you gotta keep your circle small, man. And not even pay attention to the next motherfucking man unless he get up in your midst. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I'm out on that track, man, and I see a nigga that look like he about this life, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's up. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, like that's my niggas, like that's my, you know what I mean? I don't even know these motherfuckers. They might be infected already. They probably are because look at the environment. Nigga, you putting work down over here, and nigga, okay, yeah, I see you. Your work probably caught up in this bullshit too.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. To me, man, that Suckamosis shit, man. When a motherfucker realizes that they a sucker, man, like the next thing is a drug habit, man. Straight up. Because it's like, oh shit, I'm a sucker. Damn, that shit probably make a nigga depressing as hell. Like, damn, I ain't never gonna get. Yeah, straight up. Like, yo, I ain't gonna never be motherfucking King Kelly-O, man. That shit fucked my head up. Damn, I'm about to cry like a sucker for weeks. Damn, I ain't gonna never be no motherfucking Composure. The one and only. Nigga be hurt. Nigga be hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's why these haters pop up killing motherfuckers and shit, man. Niggas be that hurt that they can't see you. Because you done maxed so motherfucking well in the streets and shit. And they done seen you, you know, do shit that was just effortless. whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt me, man. You know what I mean? Because some of these sucking niggas, that's what I'm saying, some of these sucking niggas got qualities, man, that will get you fucked up, killed, or whatever the fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they take you down with them. Cause yeah, we know them sucking niggas is going down sooner or later. But damn, you had to get in the way of the real. Cause you was jealous. Cause a nigga pimp way greater than you. This shit you can never do. Fuck your little baby mama, your little prom queen and everything else in the town. Nigga, go ahead with that shit, man. That's sucking shit, man. You know what? Anytime I seen a nigga doing something, a bitch asked me a couple weeks ago, like, damn, you don't be hating on, you're not jealous. We had a problem with the word jealousy, right? I'm over that in that Black's Law dictionary looking at words and shit. I'm like, okay, jealousy. I'm telling the bitch how I could never be jealous, right? She's like, oh, you're not jealous at a piece that you see that got greater shine and it's got riding a bigger car, or I'm like, nah, not really. Why would I be? That shit's just motivation to me. He got the blueprint, like you said earlier. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, I see. If that's what I want, but me personally, I'm having what I want. I'm not tripping off what the next man having what he wants. So more power to him. I love it. You know what I mean? But the bitch couldn't get into her mind, damn, why this nigga so happy to see another nigga win? Like, bitch, why you so sick to see a nigga lose?
Real shit.
Yeah. So, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, the Suckamosis, man, is getting these motherfuckers real good right now, and it's like we got to draw a line in the sand, man, and say that, hey, y'all go over there. You know what I mean? That's why I'm happy you brought the It's Home 101 back. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, motherfuckers start to filter in there. You know what I'm saying? We can start getting some accountability about what's really going on in these so-called households and stables and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? And really get to the fact of the matter of, is this nigga 100 or not? Is she, you know what I mean, she with the shit or not? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, all these so-called hoes that's supposed to be in a life, man, stand up, man, and represent, man, on a righteous accord, man, and do what you're supposed to, man. And all that little renegade shit, I ain't mad at no little renegade bitch, as long as that's just, you just renegading to get to the next proper household. You know what I'm saying? You gonna throw them shoes on one day, but you just looking for the right one. You looking for Mr. Mac Marvelous. You know what I'm saying? But you just ain't seen him yet. So just stay on the hunt. There's some real ones out here, man. But don't be surprised if you see him and he kind of, you know, might be needing a jug or two, you know, because these punk bitches been ducking the real for years. For years. Lots of them. You know what I'm saying? They find out a nigga living drug-free and you know what I'm saying, standing on a hard P and shit, and nah, them bitches don't want that. They want that nigga that's gonna be happy taking $75 a night. Nigga got a superstar looking ass bitch with a waist like a motherfucking a toothpick and an ass like a whale and shit. And this nigga is happy with taking $75 a night. Come on, man. I seen it. The little bitch I was telling you about last night, yeah, that bitch was with some nigga. And then a bike riding ass nigga, man, that shit had me hot. Like, oh no, this nigga putting a well-tail ass bitch down, get out of here. You got to be kidding me. You know what I mean? Straight on the 10 speed. Nigga was on the 10 speed, bruh. Which nigga would be riding up on the 10 speed and parking them whatever the fuck at the mansion or some shit. I don't know. But, you know, yeah, it could be cool game like that. Nigga, I respect game like that. I have the ultimate respect for game like that. But I can tell that, nah, that wasn't his mindset. He wasn't built like that. You know what I mean? Nah.
Hey man, some of the mountain bikes may be hitting for like $3,000-$4,000.
Oh shit, nigga, this was a motherfucking Schwinn. Yeah, that shit probably, you know what I mean? You can buy them shit for next to nothing down here, man. All these old retired motherfuckers down here and shit. Yeah. Yeah, man, but I just want motherfuckers to wake up to what Suckamosis is really all is, and how really, no matter how 100 you is, man, you in the midst of the shit, and how you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know a nigga got a campaign, But you got to campaign and stay from around this sucker shit, man, because sooner or later, man, it's going to get you, man. If you stay in the midst of it, you know what I mean? Like, man, this shit is this shit is pretty strong, man, because not everybody, but 99.9% of the population is wrapped up in this bullshit, suckamosis. So we have to be the 0.0 to 0.1%. You know what I'm saying? That's not. So everywhere you go, some bullshit happening. And if you continue to let the bullshit happen in your cipher, man, it's gonna take you down to your lower self, because that's how everybody else is carrying life, in their lower self. Now you stuck. Bang, you infected. Bang, you 100% stuck after a minute. It's a wrap for you after that, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of these motherfucking suckers that's out here, man, that it's a rap for. I just realized it right now. This is a nigga don't even have to have no heart. All a nigga need to have is hate. So much hate that it builds up enough to get that little finger behind the trigger and do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas is stealing niggas' cash and shit, man. They really ain't them niggas, man. You know what I mean? They just had so much hate. They was, you know what I mean? That they went and did something. It's sad, man. It's a lot of brothers, man, in this lifestyle, man, that then lost their life, man, to another so-called brother, man, because that nigga was affected with that suckamosis, man. Maybe because they was listening to the bitch too much, but that's suckamosis as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of brothers, man, that lost their life, man. I don't even know all the motherfuckers, man, but it's a lot of them, man. You know? And a lot of them motherfuckers, man, that lost their life, man, they probably was moving on a righteous accord, man. And when you with the real, man, and you around all the fake niggas, man, especially when you start standing on a hard P about your principles with the shit, and you telling all them punk niggas how they need to stop doing this, that, and the third because they fucking the lifestyle up. How you gonna have some so-called Mac friends at that point when you always pulling these niggas' coats about how they fucking up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had no friends, man. You know, I'm from Philly, man, and them niggas, man, it's a few cats out the city, man, that's handling business accordingly, and a lot of them cats, man, they ain't in the city. You know what I mean? They ain't got to fuck up out the city because they smart and they pimp well. But you know what I mean? It's an anti-social city, man, and within the Mackin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already accustomed to moving solo. You know what I mean? And then when I came out Cali, you know, I'm not with the little Cali infrastructure of the Mac life. You know what I mean? Even though I met a couple of the folks that's partaking in shit or whatever is the case, but you know, I just played as an outsider the whole time, any damn how. So I'm not here to make friends no how. I'm just here to, you know, if a nigga got something that he can lace me up about, then I'm all about that shit, man. But I'm not here to really be just, you know, making friends, man. Cause niggas don't be 100. No matter where you go, man. I done been all over the place, man, and niggas ain't 100 everywhere, man. It's some niggas that is 100, but they kind of like, sort of like, it seems like they in the back, and these other niggas is kind of like up in the front. And it's because who's being celebrated. You know what I mean? The Huggy Bear niggas is being celebrated and shit, instead of the real motherfuckers. But it's a few hoes out here, man, that really know the difference, man, and is making a proper decision, man, and staying home and doing what they supposed to because they know they got a real one. And I like to salute them bitches, man, because even if they ain't coming to fucking with me, you know, they smart enough to find out what's really real and not get wrapped up in the flash of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I think we have covered pretty much everything from right now, man. But this is definitely a topic that's could definitely easily find itself an ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? Ongoing topic, man. You know, just to bring new case studies and everything else, man. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot of case studies out there. That's damn sure.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, let the people get a dose of that right there, man. And hopefully, you know, they soak it in, man, and start being aware of how they move and watch out who's around. You know what I mean? And really just be meticulous about understanding who they fucking with and their nature.
Yeah, and this definitely goes hand in hand with the Judas move, and so I already put up the archive about that with King Kelly O. So hopefully, cats will go out and check that archive out as well up on the YouTube, and then check out this one as well. And you know what I'm saying, put them side by side. You know what I'm saying, and pay attention to both of them. You know, deeply. Yeah.
Yeah, because I would like to say that, like the Judas move, them niggas is definitely infected with the Suckamosis.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, especially with the situation with Miss Rose. Like Miss Rose fed you. Why would you fucking stab her in the back like that? You know what I mean? Like, then what kind of respect do you got for human life anyhow? This is an elder. You gonna try and shit on the elder, and she even looking out for the whole neighborhood? You got to be a big old sucker. Cause this motherfucker, they get love from everybody else but you. There gotta be something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this is an extension of the Judas joint, man, you know, or bringing it back full circle type of thing.
Hell yeah, man.
I just want brothers, man, that's really about this shit, man, to be aware, man, and really, you know, move cautiously, man, when it comes to, you know, shaking hands with these motherfuckers, man, because you don't really know what's going on with these motherfuckers when you ain't around.
Yeah, that's some real shit, man. I definitely appreciate everybody that came through to check out the live broadcasting. And if you missed anything, you know what I'm saying, start over from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out everybody that came through. Who was this? Some cat to say Florida, Parker Rogers, Yaya Ali, some cat named Good Life, Anthony Brayton, King Q Dot, Leedy Pat, Drop Dime. I don't like that name, Drop Dime. That's too close to Drop Dime.
I think we got a name in that,
What the fuck?
You know he's an agent. Get your agent ass out the fucking chat room, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga better be dropping dime bags of weed on me when I see him, nigga. Other than that, it's on site, nigga.
Okay, Dewan Merriweather. Okay. Yeah. All right, and I got 6 people on here right now. So, yeah, man, thank you for tuning in. This is the one and only Compose. You've been listening to it. It's Pimpin' Radio. My guest star, Mac Marvelous, man. And, yeah, we're going to be doing some more live broadcasting real soon. I did relaunch itshoeing101.net. It's free to sign up. It's for ladies only. I want y'all to go check that out and participate and help grow that site once again. We used to have over 3,000 women from around the world on there. So, yeah, hopefully we get even better numbers than before. And last but not least, stay sucker free. Yeah, man. So I'm going to wrap this on up. I definitely appreciate your time tonight, Mac Mar, man.
Yeah, anytime, sir.
Yeah, man. Any last words?
And, you know, I just want to tell these bitches, man, you know, go out here and find you a real one, man, based off of something else besides some materialistic shit, man. That shit don't even really exist, hello?
Yeah, for sure, man. We out.
Hey.